Welcome to the moon room, the latest room on this bitch. Ask your mom about it, okay? Take what resonate and toss out the rest. So welcome back to my channel, Moonies. I hope that this resonate, okay? I am doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers, so if you are interested, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and comment under video that resonate. And at 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna give out a couple of private readings and tarot cards as well. So if you are a reader and you are interested, go ahead and comment below and make sure you subscribe. Okay, so welcome back to the people that's already subscribed. Welcome to the people that's new to my channel. Welcome to the moon room. Okay, you are now a moonie. So y'all, let's go ahead and get into this message. I asked Spirit, what should y'all expect this week? Okay, so I feel like your patience is gonna be thin this week, if you want me to be honest. Okay, so we're just gonna start there. You're probably gonna feel like people is just complaining a lot, or even if you are like in a relationship, or you just got somebody on your line that's just ain't really saying shit that you really want to hear, you know so I feel like you really gonna be telling people like stop complaining. So I feel as though like you are in the space in your life to where like you are, you have faith, you have discernment, so I feel like it took you a minute to get there, but I don't know, some people just don't know how to be thankful, for where they are and how far they did come and things like that. So sometimes we do have to give people gratitude when it comes to that, or not gratitude but grace when it comes to that, because some people just don't know, some people do got faith of a mustard seed, so yeah, you probably tired of people just complaining about shit, especially if they can change their circumstances around here as well, so that's what I've learned for myself, you guys, to stop complaining. Even if something, happens to me in my life, it's never too bad where I'm not thankful for everything else, and my life, and me still being here, and my family, because my family is still here, every single one of them, like, so I'm so grateful, so I experience delays as well, but I just look at the good that's happening in my life and how blessed I am, because it's a lot of people that's in fucked up situations, it's a lot of people that's going through cancer that's my age, and I'm stressed out about bills. Like, it's just like, no, Spirit wants you to live life, and if you are complaining, Spirit wants you to stop complaining and just find the good in what's happening around you, the good in your life, the good in your circumstances here, so that's basically what I'm feeling, here as well. So the next card says it's better alone than in bad company. So I feel like your misery don't like company. Mine's either. Okay, mine's either collective. Mine's either my collective Moonies. Mine's either. So I feel like you are finding out about, maybe people not having good intentions for you, here, just not good friends, good lovers, just good associates all the way around. Here, 333 on the clock. Somebody's birthday could be in March. Somebody's birthday could be on the 3rd as well, March the 3rd, maybe. But yeah, so yeah, you could be finding out that, yeah, you gotta cut some motherfuckers off, I feel like shit, a lot of people could be causing you burdens, you could feel like, all the obligations are on your shoulders, or you carry the relationship, you carry the friendship, you carry whatever this is, and I feel like it's one-sided, and I feel like this person haven't really showed you, loyalty, and they haven't really put any effort in keeping the relationship going, so yeah, this could be a relationship, romantic relationship, here for some of you. Somebody could be a Sagittarius or a Cancer here as well. Yeah, this could be some type of partnership, so you could find out if somebody is just bad company, so you would rather be by your fucking self, and no, for real, because like my energy is very heavy, and I feel like y'all like this too. Some of you guys are like this too. My energy is very heavy, so like if I'm upset or if I'm any type of way, I feel like everybody in the room is gonna feel it. Like, it's no way it's gonna be like an elephant in the room, they gonna it's no way that they can ignore it, So that's how I am. So I know, like, if I'm miserable or if I'm depressed, you know, I just go by myself. I go and be alone, you know, because my energy is very heavy, you know, and I wouldn't want to project my energy onto anyone else, you know, like, you know, I did it before in the past, you know, in situations, you know, especially staying in, you know, my last relationship as long as I did. um you know, because I didn't like the person who I was in that relationship, especially towards the ending. um and it was all because I didn't walk away. I was just so angry all the time, you know. And even how, you know, I used to cuss her out, you know, if she did something even to irritate me, you know, because she hurt me so bad. I used to cuss her out, you know, instead of just leaving, you know, because, you know, that's just gonna cause even more conflict in the relationship, you know. So if I didn't forgive her for the things that she did, I should have just left, you know, instead of stay in the situation and continue to, you know, torture her like she was torturing me, you know. So, you know, I just feel like even if you are in bad company in a relationship and you don't want to leave, I feel like you both are bringing each other down. You know, you both are becoming somebody who you don't want to become, you know, if you want me to be honest, you know. So I feel like if it's meant to be, you know, it'll come back together. Here, whoever this is, also, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling, you know. And I feel like, you know, they'll put in the work, you know. So I feel like you will have your answer, because if somebody really want the relationship, friendship, platonic or romantic, they will put in the work, you know. They will help you build whatever this is, you know. They will reciprocate energy, you know. Here, so yeah, you could just find, you know, you run into challenges when it comes to just relationships maybe this week, you know. Here, so yeah, somebody could be a Leo here as well. But also, spirit wants you to always know that tomorrow is another day. So I feel like if you haven't got something that you didn't want done today, tomorrow is another day. You know, start your new beginning over. You know, even if you didn't go to the gym today and you said you was going to go today, go tomorrow. Okay, because tomorrow is a new day here as well, you know. So yeah, y'all, tomorrow is a new day. Yeah, because you could be really you know, wanting to be more spontaneous, and things like that. You probably do want to start this new journey with the Fool card coming out, but I feel like grief could be holding you back, you know, every now and then. And that's how it's been in my healing journey as well, y'all. Like, I have, like, I guess, like, periods of time where, you know, it's hard for me, and sometimes I can't complete some things that I need to complete because my mind is everywhere, you know. And then sometimes I'm not feeling that way and I'm able to, you know, get things done. I'm feeling optimistic, confident about, you know, things, you know. So I feel like, you know, give yourself grace and gratitude, you know. And again, you could be disappointed in someone who you could be going through a separation with or already in a separation with, you know. Here, I feel like it's one-sided. So, you know, you could run into some conflict this week, you know. I do believe this is somebody who probably wants you to beg for their generosity. But I just continue to heal, or if you are in a situation, you know, just see what I'm finna do, you know, to get out of it, you know, because I feel like something is really bad company, you know. So I feel like when you done, you done. When you know, you know, here. So I can't count how many times I went back, you know. So I feel like if you go back into a situation, you still have more lessons to learn, because I feel like each time I went back, I learned something, you know. And if I wouldn't have went back the last time, I wouldn't have been so caught up. Well, not caught up, what's the word? I wouldn't have so much information about her, you know. And, you know, I wouldn't have seen things like as clear, I feel as though, because, you know, I stayed a little bit longer, so I seen more of, you know, more betrayal, if that makes sense, you know. I don't know if that makes sense. So I hope that this resonates, y'all. If so, go ahead and give my video a like. Subscribe to my channel. Don't forget about my giveaway. So if you are interested, go ahead and subscribe and comment under a video that resonate. And I see y'all in my next video.